Well, hello from Dallas, Texas. This is X and a Half Minutes, and this is my second video ever on YouTube, and it is my first video response ever on YouTube. So maybe this makes you feel special, hopefully. And I've even rolled out the green screen and the time-lapse photography in honor of this event. Very nice summary of your political views. Not going to get a lot of sparks from this part of Dallas, Texas, because I think actually our views track pretty closely, in agreement on libertarianism, in agreement on the anarchy, and also in agreement, and this is what really kind of prompted me to respond to your video, is the idea that we are shaped by our social worlds more than we realize, and that our social worlds change over time in ways that we frequently don't even notice. The attitudes that we have now, I think if you really were to beam ourselves back, we would find our attitudes today are significantly different from our attitudes only 20 years ago. And that shift kind of happens over time in such a sort of a gradual way that we very often don't even notice how much our own ways of interacting with the world change over time. And since it's happening to everyone else around us as well, we don't even really notice it. And that's one of the things I find kind of interesting about Barack Obama. Of course, his mother was an anthropologist, and I kind of, on some level, think of Barack Obama as sort of being an anthropologist, kind of by his outlook. You know, having grown up in a number of different places, and having, in the course of his life, interacted in a lot of different social worlds. I think he kind of comes at things from sort of that perspective, which is interesting to me. You know, I think he's a shrewd politician, and I think I'm very optimistic about his chances in November, especially given the political landscape that we're in right now. But I find that kind of interesting. I haven't done as much of the heavy lifting that you seem to have done with regard to your reading, although I suspect we've both read the Metaphysical Club, and what makes me think that is your discussion of pragmatism, and specifically your reference to John Dewey. For anybody else who is looking for a nice introduction to American pragmatism as relates to the beginning of the 20th century, and which has kind of formed much of the 20th century, the Metaphysical Club is a great book that kind of gives that perspective. And I'm getting the sense that Abandoned Ship 42 has probably read the Metaphysical Club, in addition to all the other heavy lifting that he's done as far as books are concerned. Anyway, just wanted to say hello. Get my first, video response out there, and kind of get my feet wet with this whole YouTube thing, because this is kind of new for me. And just enjoyed your video and appreciated your succinct and clear summary of your political views. And sorry I couldn't, kick up any dust or, fire off any sparks, because I kind of see things much the same way. But hopefully somebody else in the channel will oblige us with the fireworks.